Before the break, we watched Andy and Linda, the ghost hunter, investigate paranormal activity at my producer Ellen's house. So we're going to get to the bottom of what happened. This is Linda. Please welcome Linda, the ghost hunter. All right. So how long have you been a ghost hunter? How did this happen?
I've been a ghost hunter for roughly 15 years. I was hoping not to be a ghost hunter, but many years ago, I had some friends that had a very haunted restaurant. It was so bad that they were losing employees. So they knew I was intuitive. They asked me, can I come check it out? I did. And I opened up a can of worms I haven't been able to close since. So it opened up a new profession to me.
Okay. So it seems like, well, let me ask you this first. Okay, so you didn't see any images. Some people see ghosts as like an image. Like I've seen a ghost before as a human form. How come some come in human forms and some you have to use those tools and they can't come in human forms?
It's the strength of the entity. Some entities are stronger than others. What I have found over the years is the tools actually let them stick around longer than they normally will because they feed off of the electricity of the tools. So it gives them a little bit more energy, and they also realize we can actually communicate with them and see them. So I think it takes pressure off the dead, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah. Well, they don't have much pressure. They're dead. I mean, I don't know what kind of... We have pressure. We're alive. But so, so they use, like, because I had a situation where lights were going on and off and stuff like that. So they use electricity. That's sometimes a ghost trying to talk to you.
It's very common.
All right. Okay. Do you think that spirits are more drawn to Andy, or because Andy seems, you went back later to check things out and it wasn't as active as when Andy was there?
Andy's amazing.
Yeah.
Andy's amazing. I never thought this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I would hold the tool, nothing would happen. He'd hold the tool, it told a whole life story there. I never saw anything like that. More words than I ever got, really.
I'm hoping that it goes home with him. I hope that he, because don't they travel, don't they glom onto somebody and sort of go someplace?
In all seriousness, yes, that could happen.
Yeah.
In this case, no, it did not, because
they're still there?
Yeah, I went back, and they're still there, yeah.
All right, but they're happy, they're not angry?
I did not feel any anger or hostility whatsoever from any of these entities.
Okay. So were you, was it more activity than you expected? Or, because you just heard about the orb, you saw the footage before you went there. And is that something that most people, when you see an orb, that's what that is?
When people say orbs, I immediately shy away. To me, an orb is a fly that you get on your security camera.
That's what I thought.
Exactly. So I was quite shocked, you know, because I see this, and I called it a full-body apparition. But it was quite amazing to me because the way that this particular thing moved, you could see it develop. You could actually see it walk up the stairs, and then you could see it head towards the basement or head into a different direction.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah. But they're not doing anything like throwing things around in the house or slamming doors?
No poltergeist activity at all.
Okay. Have you seen stuff like that? Have you seen like really scary things?
I have. I've been brought into houses where I did not feel comfortable, and I wasn't even able to clear them or get any information. I was so scared, in all honesty.
All right, and you went back a few days later, like I said, with the cameras not there.
Right.
And you found out what?
Oh, we found out quite a bit. It was really good. We were able to get some names, which is very important for me in ghost hunting because I like to identify who I'm speaking to. I think of it as I introduce myself to you, I introduce myself to the ghost. And once you give them a name or have their name, you're able to control the situation a bit better. So we got names, that was fantastic. We also got some more evidence, we got a lot of answers, and I felt very, very good about the stuff that we were able to achieve.
Well, didn't they say that they were there and they were under her bed?
That was the scary part, yeah. We did not hear that happen when we were there, but when I did a playback on that, poor Ellen, I sent it to her and I said, don't want to tell you this, but the ghosts, when you asked if you're still here with us, they said, yes, I'm under the bed.
Yeah. Just what you want to hear from a ghost.
Exactly. Yeah. Makes you feel comfortable at night.
Either they have a good sense of humor or they're just under your bed, Ellen. How are you feeling? Are you going to move from that house, Ellen?
Well, that's kind of the question. I'm wondering what's going to happen now. So there weren't plans to move, but maybe if there's somebody that's really interested in ghosts, they might be interested in
All right. We'll be right back. What do you think, Ellen? Are you going to move or not?
Undecided at the moment. It's been friendly so far, so I feel like I need to take that into account.
And how does your partner feel about it?
Well, it's her fault that it's there in the first place.
It's her fault that they're there?
Yeah, I think she brought the spirit with her.
She brought it in.
At 100% certainty.
All right, well, we don't know that for sure. She's not here to defend herself. And would you like for Andy to be your new assistant?
I love Andy. I think it's Linda and Andy, the ghost hunting team from now on.
I would love for Andy to go on a few more. Would you go on a few more with her? Because now you're sort of a believer, right?
I'm definitely less skeptical for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
And I was skeptical in that I didn't believe in it.
right. That's what skeptical is, Andy.
Now I believe in something.
You believe in something. So would you rather go with Linda to some more ghost investigations, or would you rather go to a haunted house?
Oh, Linda, by a mile.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Let's send Andy out for a few more with you, okay?
Sounds great.
All right.
Look forward to it.
Okay.
Love this guy.
Yes. To find out more about Linda and her ghost tours, you can go to ellentube.com.